Hey Fins Up family, what's up? It's your boy, the ultimate Miami Dolphins diehard, coming at you hot with the latest Dolphins news that's got my aqua and orange blood pumping. Imagine this. Our boys just clawed their way to 3 straight wins, Devon chain shattering records like glass, and now we're staring down the barrel of a freezing showdown with those pesky Jets. But hold up, Coach McDaniel's dropping truth bombs that could flip the script on our cold weather curse. Stick with me through this roller coaster of hype, stats, and straight fire, because if we don't smash this narrative, who will? Let's dive in and talk Dolphins dominance. Your thoughts on Achane's milestone? Drop them below. Devon Achane just etched his name in Dolphins lore, folks. His first ever 1,000-yard rushing season, locked in with that gritty 134-yard, one-score explosion against the Saints last Sunday. We're talking 1,034 yards on 186 carries, averaging a blistering 5.6 per pop, third in the NFL, and that's with 10 total touchdowns lighting up scoreboards. This isn't just numbers. It's Achane proving he's the heartbeat of this offense, turning skeptics into believers one explosive run at a time. And get this, he's the 4th Dolphin ever to hit 1,000 in the first 12 games, joining legends like Kasanka and Ricky Williams. Fins fans, doesn't that fire you up? Who's got the hottest take on why he's our MVP already? But let's rewind to that Saints thriller, 21-17, ugly but oh so sweet, with Achane's 22 carries paving the way for 164 team rushing yards. Tua slung it for 157 yards, sure, but it was the ground game that grinded out the W, flipping the script on our early season stumbles. 3 straight victories now, from the brink of disaster to playoff fringe dwellers at 5-7. That's Dolphins' resilience. Baby, remember how we started 2-7. Now we're surging, and Achane's November explosion, 495 rush yards, league leading, earned him AFC Offensive Player of the Month. It's like he heard the doubters and said, "Hold my helmet. What if this streak carries us all the way? You feeling the momentum? Or am I just hyped?" Now, shift gears to the real drama brewing up north. That Week 14 clash with the Jets at MetLife, 1 p.m. Eastern Time kick, and the forecast screaming 40 degrees of pure chill. Historically, yeah, we've been ice-cold failures, 0-7 under Tua when it's below 46, a stat that haunts like a bad dream since our sunny days at Hard Rock. But here's the teaser that keeps me up at night. Against the Jets specifically, Tua's 6-0, a perfect storm of divisional revenge. A win sweeps the season series for the 4th time in 6 years, bumps us to 6-7, 1 game from .500. Fins up crew, can we finally thaw this frozen curse? Or is it deja vu? Hit the comments, Jets who? Enter Coach Mike McDaniel, our tactical wizard at 42, straight up dismissing the weather noise like it's yesterday's headlines. In Friday's presser, he fired off, "Not disregarding it, but you have to make sure the opponent is the Jets, not the weather." Boom, focus laser sharp on Aaron Glenn's squad, not the mercury dropping to 40. He's got a point. These guys have battled elements before, from rain to sleet, and our recent run game's a beast since week 6. 6th in rushing EPA at 12.2, 5th in yards per carry at 5.1. McDaniel's mindset? Pure gold. It's about mentality, not meteorology. Dolphins Nation, you buying this no excuses vibe? Let's chat. What's your go-to cold game ritual? Tua himself echoed the boss, dropping wisdom Wednesday. It's a mentality, it's a mindset. This is what we get paid to do. Play football regardless if it's raining, snowing, sleeting, hot, or cold. At 27, our QB's owning it, shaking off that 0-7 cold streak like dust. Paid to perform, no matter the freeze. That's the Tagovailoa we love, the one who's carved up the Jets like a Thanksgiving turkey. Pair that with our 3-game heater, and suddenly 40 degrees feels like Miami heat. But real talk, if we ball out up there, does this rewrite our weather woes forever? Fins fans, sound off. Tua for MVP in the snow or nah? Diving deeper into the Jets preview, this ain't just any divisional dust-up. It's a chance to bury them again, closing the season series with a bang. MetLife's waiting, but so's history. In our last 5 head-to-heads, we've outscored them 143-92, pure dominance. A W here? Fourth sweep in 6 seasons, keeping playoff dreams flickering despite the 5-7 hole. Odds have us as 2.5 to 3-point road faves, over under at 41.5, but with our rush attack humming, expect grinded out glory. Who's ready to see green and white crushed? Drop your score prediction below. Fins up. Achane's the X Factor, no cap, November AFC Offensive Player of the Month. And against the Jets? He's feasted, 220 rushing yards and 2 TDs in his last 2 dances with M. Third in the league at 1,034 yards, 7th in total scores with 10. This kid's a nightmare for defenses, especially ones ranking 28th or worse in yards per play, and scoring like New York's offense. Jets have just 2 takeaways all year, fumble recoveries only. Our ball security could turn this into a track meet. Imagine Achane slicing through that secondary. Chills, right? Dolphins news like this gets me geared up. You think he rushes for 150 plus? Let's hear it. McDaniel hyped the team effort behind Achane's magic. He's not an independent contractor. He's so tight with the offensive line. A dynamic person scratching the surface. Shout out to Julian Hill, flying for those extra blocks, turning good runs into great ones. Since week 6, we're second in yards after contact at 4.27. That's O-line pride, baby, with guys straining for that last yard. This collective fire, not solo heroics, fueling this surge. Finn's family, isn't it electric seeing the trenches dominate? Who's your unsung hero on that line? Comment and let's debate. Tight ends stepping up huge now. Julian Hill, Greg Dulcich, and Darren Waller just linked for their first full game together in that Saints win, logging a combined 83 snaps, most for our T room in 4 years. Waller's a beast. Remember his 2 TD debut against these same Jets in Week 4? Now, with the run game opening lanes, T's are feasting in the pass game. Tua nailed it. They'll adjust to take Waller and Waddle away, so progressions matter. Find those eligibles and distribute. It's chess, not checkers. Dolphins fans, Waller's return got you pumped for red zone magic? Share your T hot takes. Wrapping this Jets blueprint. Lean on the run, let Achane cook, and watch Tua carve progressions against a depleted D. Their 3-9 record screams opportunity, but divisional games are wars. We've won 4 of 5 lately for a reason. Prediction, Dolphins 24, Jets 17. Grind it out, celebrate in the cold. But hey, if we pull this off, playoff talk heats up quick. Fins Nation, you seeing the vision? Drop your bold call. Flashback to Achane's post-Saints chat with Jennifer Hale. Pure emotion. This milestone means everything to me and the team. It's just the start, scratching the surface. First 1,000-yard season, and he's already eyeing more, with 370 receiving yards and 4 TD grabs to boot. That humility, that's why he's our guy, team first always. Dolphins news doesn't get better than this raw passion. What does this achievement mean to you as a fan? Pour it out below. McDaniel on Achane. Players play for him, trying for that extra strain. You see it every rep. It's infectious energy, turning the O-line into a wall, Hill into a missile. Since week 6, 5th in YPC at 5.1, that's synergy, folks, not luck. With 3 straight WS, this run game's our superpower against the Jets' rush defense woes. Electric, right? Who's the next breakout star in this backfield? Tell me. Tua's cold weather grit. Despite the 0-7 skid below 46, he's all in. We've got to go out there and do our jobs. Pair that with our 6-0 Jet streak, and it's recipe for redemption. 40 degrees? Bring it, mentality over mercury. Fins up, you believing in this turnaround? What's your confidence level? High or sky high? Fins up warriors, we've covered the fire. Achane's milestone magic, McDaniel's weather smackdown, Jets preview packed with stats and swagger. 3 straight wins, 5-7 and climbing. This is our time. If you're as hyped as me, smash that like button, drop your hottest Jets prediction in the comments, subscribe for non-stop Dolphins news, and share this with every Fins fan you know. Let's pack the virtual stadium. Who's with me? Go Dolphins, always and forever.